Well, it's that time. Bags are packed, ready to get on the elevator and do this Agoge thing. Let's see if we all can survive the next 60 plus hours.
Go, y'all. Get on in there. Pack's on your lap. Perfect.
There's not a lot of places left on Earth where you can have a true adventure. Mongolia is the perfect mix of historical and cultural elements that blend with Spartan's values.
Spartan is always trying to reach that next level outside of your comfort zone, and that's exactly what Agoge is. It is the pinnacle of endurance challenges while also being this incredible experience in itself.
We're in a drag race in our Russian transport vehicles.
Our amazing ride for 9 hours. 9 hours, and our muffler fell, and then we had to knot it up with some wire, and his door always opens.
If you're signing up for Agoge, anything can happen. Expect the unexpected. We've had a breakdown back there. We've also had an overheated vehicle here, so we're going to go on foot. It's been a pretty long journey, so let's get some speed on foot, and I think we'll probably beat the cars.
This just totally gets you outside of your entire lifestyle, your environment, and Agoge's always going to push you to limits.
It's so remote, you cannot even believe. There is nobody around us. Pretty much the end of the world, it seems.
This is the land of the open blue sky. The shaman religion teaches that every living thing is at the mercy of nature. Welcome to Mongolia.
Still got some sunlight, y'all. Let's make use of it.
To be honest, the group is not working in cohesion as they should, and they're not pushing themselves to the level that I would like to see.
I want you guys to dial in the conversation that we had earlier about evolution of mind, body, and spirit, okay? About continually being better than we were before. Because what I just saw was not what I know this group is completely capable of.
We want to push the participants, but at the same time, we want to teach them about what they're capable of.
All right, Orient, let's go.
We want to teach them different outdoor skills and leadership skills. I think they're so important in life.
We need some communication. Without communication, there's confusion.
We want to teach them about the culture of the countries that they're in.
You are going to get a chance right now to go into the monastery and get a blessing. And based on what I've seen, you need the blessing.
Coming to Mongolia, it's the first time I've ever left the country, and it's an eye-opener. I'm learning more about the world, and I'm learning more about myself. This place is so beautiful.
Everyone has been amazed by the nomadic land of Mongolia. The beauty of Buddhism, the manly sports, and the mysterious shaman beliefs. We're living in a world where people think if you Google and Wikipedia, you'll know everything. But education is not about filling the bucket with information. It's about igniting a fire.
Get yourselves together, focus on your discipline. Team leaders, make sure you have accountability to your people.
This is our second day in the field, going hard, no sleep, minimal chow. There's certain disciplines that are required to be an independent operator, to be a warrior, to be actually a human being. That means you're free. Discipline is what sets you free. These men and women are going to be tested on their discipline. Let's go, tadpoles!
We're about 3 hours south of Siberia. You know, as night falls, it gets super cold. They were swimming probably 300 or 400 meters across a lake that was 11 to 12 degrees Celsius.
My body was so cold that I figured, okay, this is going to end bad.
Good job. Go, 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 go.
Came out of the water. I could not control my body anymore. Everything is shaking.
You guys need to be on each other, skin on skin, body heat. Get next to each other. Get close. Get behind this.
People are absolutely freezing, shaking. We've got the Marines here, getting people warm. Rudy Reyes, of course, with us is a recon Marine combat diver.
Get to the fire, re-warm, strip off all wet clothing. Things got very scary out there in that cold water. Me being an amphibious warrior, I know how dangerous that big drink can be. And sure enough, we were put through our paces and we were challenged.
Agoge is all about a balancing act between pushing people to their absolute limit and knowing where the line is between extreme endurance and danger. We get very, very close.
Chris, it's funny, go forward. Hey, help! Help!
All right, let's get him in there. Let's get a sling bag on him.
When I first came in, there were 3 people going pretty far into hypothermia.
Give me a bag. Get him on. You gotta relax, buddy. We got you, buddy. Yep, turn this way.
Down. Someone on top of him, ready?
People were coming in and out, stripping down, putting their body heat on.
Come on. Here, we got you.
Everybody was giving each other their clothes, heating up water. I mean, just doing things that you'd only do for people you love and care about.
I have a hat.
Okay. Yep. Put them all in there. Let's put this sling bag over the top of his head. There we go. There you go. Deep breaths, buddy. It's just fine. Deep breaths, buddy.
I had no control of my body once I went into that shock. And you know what? Everyone just helped each other out. All my Spartan brothers and sisters and staff, they brought me back.
You're better now.
You're only as strong as your shield. And your shield is, you know what? Your faith in each other.
You know, I've always said there's not really real camaraderie out of the Marine Corps, but I saw that real camaraderie here.
Okay, deep breaths.
You push yourself to such a limit that your body is almost closing down.
Good job, you finished the swim, buddy. You finished the swim, buddy. Yeah.
It's not necessarily good for you, obviously. I'm not saying that. It's just to go through such an experience makes you a better person. You learn something from that. And I think that's what the Agoge is all about. It's about evolving.
My Agoge in 09 ended after failing my waterproof test. Redemption is mine. Waterproof test passed.
Yeah, you good.
Survival situations can't be learned in a book. Does anybody know why we always stress the waterproof test? Because if you get out and you don't have dry layers to put on, you're done.
We took all our survival skills to the max and everybody's recovered. Definitely the hardest test so far, but we're feeling good and we're excited to be enjoying another beautiful day in Mongolia.
Everything's really carefully designed to bring participants together. The only way that they can pull through is to support each other, and the swim was a great example. It was an incredible display of teamwork.
I feel like I'm killing this Agoge. Less than 24 hours to go. And it's go time.
Well, we're about 24 hours in, and we're coming on our first sunrise. And I love how it just rejuvenates everybody. It's a miracle maker.
They're now telling us to gear up and get ready.
because we're about to get some Mongolian wrestling on.
We are going to be introducing you all
I cannot wait to train and learn
to the warrior culture of Mongolian wrestling. You're going to learn some skills, then you're going to apply some skills, and then you're going to have some competition. This is hand-to-hand combat.
The three sports that Mongolia is known for: horse racing, archery, and wrestling. Big secret, those are all freaking combat sports of their ancient culture in which ruled this land and many others.
These guys are just very strong, and it's really cool. They have a lot of ceremony that's involved with it.
You're going to get a demonstration of how this works, and then the wrestling will begin.
I'm moving to Mongolia. I'm a huge fan already.
Our special guest, Mr. Rudy Reyes, who's a freaking Force Recon badass. It was awesome.
I will tell you what, I've been fighting my whole life. I'm a wrestler myself, really a student of all martial art. As we say in the Marine Corps, one mind, any weapon. These wrestlers, when you lock up with them, it's like locking up with a silverback gorilla. I'm fast, I'm pretty strong. Every one of my attempts at a fall or a throw was negated quite easily, and I was very impressed with their delicate balance and speed. Now everyone, we're doing the tournament. Single elimination. The rules are you gotta dump your man on his head, his back, his elbows, his shoulders, or his knee. Go! Here we are doing Spartan race Agoge in Mongolia. Both cultures completely built around war and conquest. Yet each of the cultures also have village life in which it promotes character and refinement of self. You must be strong enough to endure all situations, all elements, any enemy. I believe Agoge is very much in line with those ancient warrior cultures. I believe we're training these men and women to reveal themselves as the warriors that they are. The warrior ethos is eternal, and it's no better seen, expressed, or received than here in Mongolia. Give me 3!
Many of you thought that we were going to be doing archery in this event, and you were right. This has a competitive component to it, like everything else we've been doing so far. New skill sets. We're going to be battling the wind. We're going to be battling the fact that some of you just went through some traumatic stuff, but now we're going to get right back at it, because that's what warriors do.
Mongolia is the perfect example of the way that Agoge has evolved over 10 cycles. Parts of this particular Agoge were completely unique. We've never seen it before. For example, the scoring system. It added a completely new sense of accountability to every competitor.
These points can make or break a person's opportunity to graduate from this event.
I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
The score tells the story. It's pass or fail. You tie the knot or you don't. You make the checkpoint or you don't. You shoot a flaming arrow and hit the target and light it up, or it misses. There's no ambiguity.
You have 60 seconds to choose your archers. Go!
Let him shoot 5 times.
Each team gets 5 shots.
Niner and 2-0.
If the target is lit, in one of those 5 shots, that team wins 10 points. The person that lights the target for their team will also get 10 points for themselves.
Go, Brian.
A little bit higher, you got it.
Great effort, brother. Great effort, brother.
I didn't hit the first one. I didn't hit the second one. I changed my bow. I changed everything.
All right, we got one more.
I'm so nervous. Come on, Dashik, you can't miss. You can't miss.
I have no doubt that Agoge will continue to evolve.
If you want it, you gotta go out and take it.
Because each time we learn new things about human endeavour.
All right, let's go now.
I would call this a science experiment as much as it is a sport. You know, there's military applications and there's survival schools and there's competitive sport. When you put it all together and in a unique Spartan way, we're forging ahead into the unknown, and I have no doubt that Agoge will continue to evolve.
We are stepping into the most unknown parts of the world. And we are choosing to be more. We are gaining experiences that are elevating us as individuals, as people, as a community.
Get on your knees, put your hands and the rope in the water.
On your knees, let's go.
When y'all go home, the biggest struggle that you will have is explaining this experience.
Water until you have tied them up.
Not explaining that you hiked a lot. It's what happened on the inside when you did. When you broke down those walls between I can't and I can, and you evolved. That's what the Agoge is. It's teaching evolution.
Today is Sunday, and guys, it's been tough. It's been so tough. Everything on my body hurts. I'm losing my voice. I'm exhausted.
Ready? Go!
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Do it the right way. Communicate, then execute.
Come on, you gotta get it on time.
Race is on, let's go, double points, let's go, this is it.
Agoge is really about teamwork. And there's always this part at the beginning where it's confusing and storming, and then there's a point in every event when it clicks and people start working together and trusting each other and trusting themselves.
Take it over to the front of the van.
To see them really click as a team makes me proud as an educator.
Go! Let's go!
Line up! Yeah. Gold team wins!
In the end, to see the transformation from the beginning of the event and some of these individuals, one of them just came up to me and said, "This event made me want to be a better father. It made me want to be better in my life." Those kinds of things are invaluable to me. And that's really what I love about it.
I got everything that I came to Agoge to get. I evolved as a person. I took on more of a leadership role. And then when they announced that they were going to give me a special award, I couldn't believe it.
It was voted that Donna Boots was the best leader on the red team.
And I was honored with an Agoge coin.
This shows
how I'm living my life. This means more to me than anything.
When your name is called, know that you achieved the minimum number of points to graduate. Eddie. Daniel.
It's about changing your life. And
Clay.
That's what happened. I didn't give up. And I didn't stop, and I didn't quit. I complained. I shivered. I took all of my clothes off to help somebody that was in true need. And it's a very overwhelming experience.
I've definitely never accomplished anything like this in my life. And I pushed through walls I didn't even know were there. Walls that I've never seen before. It's not an experience I would exchange for anything in the whole world.
What's so inspiring is the community and teamwork and warrior brotherhood and sisterhood created by men and women who may have never even known each other until 2 days ago. Relying on each other, carrying each other's load. When one man's down, 2 others pick him up.
I have met the most amazing people in this world doing these things.
I've got new family again, and the memories will last with me forever.
You know, these are the people that I love to surround myself with. Look at us laughing and smiling after freaking 70 hours of a beating. I mean,
We forced ourselves into better.
where would you rather be? Nowhere.
Agoge's been all around the world. It's been under the Northern Lights in Iceland, with the marathon monks in Japan, on the Great Wall of China, here of course in Mongolia. And the future of this event really is a global one. We'll find the most adventurous locations in the world, the most challenging, the most historically significant, that fit with the core values of Spartan. And I can't wait to see the results of human endeavour that we're going to uncover.